In a world where millions of patriotic men stand rock solid to guard their nation's frontiers, a handful of dedicated women continue walking barefoot to create a world without borders. Worshippers of humanity, ambassadors of non-violence, messengers of peace, sisters committed to the mission of world harmony, propagators of the values of Jainism, nuns dedicated to a cause. These are ordinary women with an extraordinary sense of purpose, world unity, and they believe they can make it happen. Exponents of Jain Vishwa Bharati, the Jain Samanis are far from materialistic, yet these are the women of substance who live by a simple objective, Tinnanang Taryanang, which means practice thyself and show the path to others. Jain Samanis, a movement for universal non-violence, peace and unity. Jainism is a world religion founded by Lord Rishabdev, and contemporary Jainism follows the pronouncements of Lord Mahavir, the 24th Tirthankar. Jainism is about a right code of conduct, which includes 5 vratas, 5 samitis and 3 guptis. The Jain congregation is a fourfold order comprising of Shravaks, Shravikas, Sadhus and Sadhvis. The Tera Panth order comprises of 1 Acharya, 1 Yuvacharya, 1 Sadhvi Pramukha and 1 Mukhya Niyojika for Samanis. The Sadhvis lead a life of total renunciation. Whether it is freezing cold or scorching heat conditions, stony or thorny roads, they always walk barefoot and do not use any other mode of transportation. These nuns do not take food or water after sunset or before sunrise, and in fact, they neither cook their own food nor get it prepared by someone else. They go to different householders and receive a little food from each house. This practice is called Gochari. Completely detached from the materialistic and worldly activities, these sadhvis spend their time in the spiritual upliftment of their souls and in guiding the householders. However, for Jains living abroad and considering the changing times, the late 9th Acharya Tulsi, together with his Yuvacharya Mahapragya in 1980, established a new order to fulfill the need for a 3rd category between monks and householders, a new category of Samans and Samanis. Samans and Samanis follow the same lifestyle of Jain sadhus and sadhvis. However, with a few exceptions, they can use different means of transportation, and they are allowed to consume food that is prepared for them. According to Acharya Tulsi, the concept of Samani nunhood is nothing but Jain sannyas of the 21st century, and this revolutionary idea was conceived so that Samans and Samanis could travel far and wide and propagate the values of Jainism throughout the world. Jain Samanis, a new nunhood concept for a new world order. The Paramarthit Shikshan Sanstha is a dedicated training and resource center set up in the 200-acre JVB campus at Ladnu in Rajasthan. Any maiden with a compassionate nature, a sense of self-realization, and immense love for education has the potential to become a Samani, and such candidates are selected after a personal interaction with Acharya Mahapragya. Acharya Mahapragya, often described as a living legend, is an erudite scholar of Jain Agamas, a reputed critic of Indian and Western philosophy, a coordinator of science and spiritualism, and a sincere disciple of Acharya Tulsi. The candidates then undergo an intensive training of 4 to 7 years, wherein they follow a disciplined daily routine comprising of During the training, they gain knowledge of spiritual practices, study Jain literature, scriptures and values, learn ancient languages such as Sanskrit and Prakrit, and pick up the essence of yoga, science of living and preksha meditation. And at the end of training, and only after Acharya Mahapragya is convinced that the candidates are capable of following the vows of Samanis, the felicitation takes place. A written consent is taken from their parents, and finally the initiation ceremony takes place, wherein the nunhood is conferred upon them. The Samanis are then ready to step out to spread the values of Jainism across the world. These are the spiritual catalysts in the real sense. Jain Samanis, spiritual catalysts dedicated to social change. Over the past 5 decades, Paramarthit Shikshan Sanstha have worked tirelessly towards eradicating social evils, reforming social customs and educating the masses. In the process, these centers of excellence have molded and nurtured over 173 Samanis, 413 Sadhvis, 52 Sadhus and 9 Samans. And these 173 nuns, in turn, have continued to bring about an intellectual and behavioral revolution in the society, not only in the various states of India, but across continents too. JVB has centers in USA and the UK, and the Samanis have travelled far and wide, attending seminars, delivering lectures, participating in conferences, disseminating knowledge, sharing experiences, orienting young minds in schools, training teachers in universities, imparting lessons in peace and non-violence, establishing interfaith, intercultural dialogue, interacting with religious communities, conducting preksha meditation camps, researching ancient wisdom, teaching yoga, inculcating the spirit of science of living. And though these sisters differ in their individual personalities, they are bound together with a common thread of affection, humbleness and respect, and share the same passion of spreading the values of peace, non-violence and global unity. The Samanis lead a busy life, but a simple lifestyle, and follow the Prakrit saying, Tinnanang Taryanang, because all said and done, actions speak louder than words. And these learned women, graduates, postgraduates, doctorates, are women of action and divine substance, who continue to walk, travel, contribute, guide, lead, pave the way, so as to usher in a new humanitarian global society. Jain nuns and Samanis guiding the world, paving the way, ushering in a new global society.